also, there's somebody who approached me and he said, look, I watch uh, I watch animation, cartoons, and stuff like this, and I play video games. And he said that if I don't, then I'm gonna be doing يعني, other things and so on. For example, I'm going to be doing other things and so on that يعني, they are forbidden. Things that يعني, he goes to gatherings where there is ghiba, there is namima, or traveling where haram things are gonna happen. He says, like this, I'm not doing that much haram, and I am not doing something haram, يعني, as he says it, or it is at the very least, it's a lot. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not doing that which is haram. It is a lot less. So I approached the Shaykh with this as well. I said, Shaykh, and there is somebody who says this. There is someone who says this. Like if I'm not doing that, so of course it is wrong. And the Shaykh said this is wrong, and he should be, of course, doing something, not wasting his time and so on. And I told him that this is what I told the brother. But I told him, read something that is beneficial to you, learn something that is beneficial to you. And he's basically saying that I'm not going to be doing that. Yani there is no middle ground with the guy. It's either I'm going to be going out having fun, and I see, or I'm going to be sitting at home playing these games, watching these things, and I'm not indulging in that which is haram and so on, that is so haram and so on. So I asked the Shaykh, I said, is this the least of two evils? And he said, yes, this is the least of two evils. And the forbiddance, the Shaykh spoke to me about why these things are forbidden. The Shaykh said, it is not just because of shahwa and so on. By the way, apologies to interrupt this, but my kids are outside and they're screaming so loud. Can you hear them? They're playing, basically, and they're screaming so loud. Can you hear them? If you can, I can tell them to lower it down. You can't hear them, alhamdulillah. Then they can scream as much and play as much as they want. So, that's why I'm being thrown off, because of their screaming. Anyway, let's go back. So, when I spoke to the Shaykh, what were we saying? La ilaha illallah. Naam, the Shaykh was saying that it is forbidden in regards to, for example, watching or playing these things that, so the Shaykh said, yani, how would they look as? I said, Shaykh, wearing shorts, for example. And I told the Shaykh, there are some people that approach us and they say, look, I'm married, I'm 20 something years old, I'm 30 something years old, I'm 40 something years old. This does not move my desires. So the Shaykh said, it's not just that. Many people, they only think about moving the desires. The ulama also, when they forbade them or said that they are makruh, meaning yani frowned upon, is because of how much time they waste as well. So this should be taken into consideration. And then I suggested to the Shaykh, I said, Shaykh Tayyib, what about a tasweer? Because imagery, and because you're not making these people, you're not making them, you're looking at them, and this is not haram. And the Shaykh said, "Naam, this is not haram to look at a tasweer." So I said to the Shaykh, Tayyib, why then cards would be haram? The Shaykh said, cards are not haram. They are makruh. I said, Shaykh, but there are fatawa that they are forbidden and so on. Because the Shaykh asked, it is lack of manners to tell him there are fatawa, but the Shaykh asked. The Shaykh said, the fatawa is that they are makruh. I said, but Shaykh, there are fatawa that are forbidden and so on. And he said, because of the pictures that the angels don't enter into the house. So I said, Tayyib, Shaykh, if somebody gets a marker and he takes, he draws over the face, he makes the face black, for example, crosses off the eyes and the mouth, for example, with the he said, like this it is allowed. And I said, they play games where there is thinking and there is and so on and so forth. So this is a good alternative. I told the Shaykh there are things like board games, card games and so on, and there are good alternatives. And the Shaykh said they are allowed. And I also said, Shaykh, I also suggest sports and table tennis and stuff like that. And he said, well done, well done. Alhamdulillah, everything that we had covered before, alhamdulillah, I got a chance to speak with the Shaykh about certain things and so on. And this is what the Shaykh said briefly. This is Shaykh Muhammad Hisham al-Tahiri, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve him. Now,